Hello, LinkedIn Universe, and welcome to this episode of Real Talk with Bob Mars. I am super excited to be here with you. This is my second edition in 2021. And today I wanted to ask my sterile processing leaders out there, what are you going to do in 2021 to help bridge the gap between the operating room and sterile processing? What are you going to do to grow the relationship? Certainly this is a two-way street, but I think if we take the initiative and we start showing them how much we care, it can only help us get better. It can help us, it can help the operating room, and ultimately it's going to help the patient. So I have a few ideas for you today. So the first one is, how much time, sterile processing leaders, are you spending in the operating room? Are you going up and talking to them every day to find out what's happening with the supplies and the instrumentation that you're sending them? A great way and a great time to do this is to stop by the scrub sink while the surgeons are scrubbing. You're not interrupting a case, you're not bothering them. You can often catch the scrub tech at the sink. You can also often catch the circulating nurse at the sink as they are all out there occasionally talking. But it's a great way to find out how your department is doing and how well you're supporting the operating room. When you go up there, ask the question, how is sterile processing treating you on a daily basis? Sir, ma'am, I'd love to know. Are our instruments clean? Are they sterile? Are they packaged? Are they packaged correctly? Are they in proper working order? Do the scissors cut? Do the clamps clamp? I want to know. And you need to know that when you ask these questions in the beginning, it could be pretty rough. You could get a lot of negative feedback, but that's what you're there for. And I can tell you, as you get this feedback and as you talk to the surgeons and the scrub techs and the circulating nurses, and they see that you're there to make it better, and not only there to make it better, but you do make it better. You take their feedback and turn it into actionable items in your department to make it better for them. When this happens, you're going to gain their trust and you're going to have some very, very happy customers. So make sure you do that. Secondly, do you share common break areas? If not, ask if it's okay. Ask the OR director, do you mind if my staff start eating in the operating room's lounge? We would love to break bread with you and to talk with you and hear funny stories and hear what may be challenging and what may not. And likewise, it gives the OR an opportunity to tell you how great you are, what a fantastic job you're doing, and what you're doing to make their life better. Also, you can do the same thing with carry-ins. Are you sharing carry-ins? Does the OR and sterile processing come together to create awesome meals that everybody can share, that you can, again, take time to break bread, to talk with one another, to share stories, to learn from one another? What about your education, your in-services? Is the operating room invited down to the sterile processing in-services? And likewise, are the sterile processing staff invited to the OR in-services? You each can learn so much about each other's departments. It's really amazing. There are so many ways that we can grow and learn and tear down the walls and bridge the gap, bridge the great chasm that separates sterile processing in the operating room often. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what you're doing to build bridges, to break down walls, to span the chasm, to have a very collaborative, very cooperative, well-working, well-oiled team machines. I'd love to hear from you. That's all for today. This has been Bob Mars, and this has been Real Talk.